Hello everybody. Today we're gonna be going over how I laminate stickers at home. And it's gonna be a pretty simple method that I use that has worked for me, and the quality of this laminate I would say is very good, very good. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. So it's probably in the middle, but a little bit higher than the middle. Above average, I guess you would say. I use two different laminators. I use a Siron cold laminator and I use a Scotch laminator. And I've been using these laminators for years now, and they've held up very well in outdoor settings, in the rain, in direct sunlight, in the wind, just kind of like the natural weather. So I'm going to show you right now the laminators that I use. This one right here is the Siron Easy Laminator. And I'm going to have the link in the description, down in the description for both of the laminators that I use. And basically this is just a hand crank laminator, and it's just a cartridge. This one's actually easier to operate than the Scotch one. And I'm gonna be going over the differences between both of the laminators. So we're gonna go ahead and laminate 2 sheets on this one and 2 sheets on the other one. And then I'm gonna show you kind of like the results. That includes how they look once they're die cut as well. So we're gonna go ahead and die cut one of each sheet. Go over here. We're gonna grab 2 sheets. These are waterproof polyester sheets from Online Labels, and I printed these on my laser printer. You just line them up and you just crank it through the laminator. Just like that. Boom, boom. And then you take your scissors and you trim the edge. The edges 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with this design actually has a full bleed on the die cut, which means that we're gonna cut inside the image. And I found that the laminate will seal well, but you have to use a 45-degree blade. And a 45-degree blade will cut smoothly around the image. I also use the Silhouette ratchet blades, but those only work when you're not cutting into the design. You have like a white outline, but when you cut color, it'll actually be all right if they're like lighter shades of bleed, like blue, light blue, pink, magenta, red. But anytime I have a design with a black outline, then for sure I have to use a 45-degree blade, because that will give me the cleanest cut and the laminate won't be lifting off of the edge. And you'll see what I mean right now in a minute. All right, so that was the Siron Easy Laminator. And then the other one that I use is this one right here. This is a Scotch LS 960 laminator. It's the same concept. It has a refill cartridge inside and it's hand cranked. The only difference is that the type of laminate that is used inside of each machine is slightly different. So you'll see right now after I laminate this one. Also this one, it's a little bit more robust and a little bit harder to laminate. You kind of have to get the technique down right, so you're not messing up a lot of sheets. Once you have the technique down right, then it goes by pretty smoothly. And also this laminator uses 8.25 inches. If you see, it's shorter. It's shorter than this one. The Siron. The Siron is 9 inches. No. This one uses 8.5 inches. And the Siron is 9 inches wide. So the Siron has a little bit more coverage and this one has a little bit less coverage. But you'll be able to laminate a full sheet, no problem on both. Set this one to the side. And it's the same thing. You just trim the edges off. Boom. 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 Here's a close-up of this laminate. This one is more clear and doesn't have as many like bubbles as a Siron. This one's a Siron, this one is a Scotch. The Siron is more thick. It's more of a thick laminate. And the Scotch is more thin and more clear. So the Scotch will actually cut easier than the Siron will. So we're going to go ahead and load them up on my cutting mats. This one here is a Scotch. And another thing is when you use a squeegee to apply pressure for the sheet to stick down to the cutting mat, I always try to avoid going directly over the image because they are susceptible to scratches. So I usually just squeegee in between the image or around the edge of the sheet. The Siron is more susceptible to scratches from your squeegee than the Scotch one is. All right, we got both. Now we're gonna load them up to our cutters and die cut them so you can see the final result. So on this machine right here, I actually have a 45-degree blade. And on this machine, I have a 45-degree blade. And I'll link those in the description as well if you want to get a better understanding of what a 45-degree blade is compared to the standard blade that comes with the Cameo cutters. I'm gonna go ahead and go on to my Silhouette Studio software. I'm doing 2 passes. You shouldn't be doing more than 2 passes. One pass on a new blade will cut it, but it'll only cut like the first time, and then you have to go up to 2 passes. The force, 33, speed, we're gonna do like 17, like halfway. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and send it to number 2. And now we're gonna do cutter number 4. So this is actually my first video that I'm posting on YouTube. I kind of want to share my knowledge that I have on making stickers from home. This is just like what are 2 different ways to laminate stickers at home, or 2 different machines that you can use. But I'll be posting up more videos on kind of like my printer, my inks, my computer, and kind of just to do like a high level overview from start to finish of printing stickers. There's multiple ways to print stickers, but for me this is what works because I have a small area to work with. I have a room, like a basic room that I'm working in, and I can't really fit like a HP latex printer. I can't really fit a Roland eco solvent printer. But ultimately, for commercial purposes, you want to have eco solvent printer, HP latex printer, preferably an eco solvent printer that has like 8 colors. But that's if you want to start doing commercial printing and offer banners, wall vinyl stickers, large format outdoor posters and stuff like that. But for me, I just want to stick to one thing, and that's stickers. And within that, you can also do like labels on sheets, die cut stickers. You can offer holographic stickers. silver foil, gold foil stickers. You can do kind of a variety of things as well. So that's why I like this setup, where it's just like a handheld laminator that doesn't take up a lot of space and it doesn't break the bank too. You know, if it goes bad, you can replace it for under $100 easy. And yeah, the Cameo cutters. I'll also be doing a review on the Cameo 4 cutters. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that. I'll go ahead and link everything down in the description. And there'll be my Amazon associate links. So if you purchase through my links, that will really help me out to keep making more videos. That way I get a small commission every time you buy a laminator or a laminator refill cartridge or anything else that I link down there. I really appreciate it. So we're just waiting on these to finish cutting. Alrighty, so the stickers I finished cutting, and usually I'm able to tell right away which is which. This one right here is the Scotch laminate. And oh, I need to update my blade on that machine. But let me go ahead and show you. There it is. There's a finished die cut sticker. And there's the laminate. As you can see, the edges are clean. I don't know if you can see that. And it's because I use a 45-degree blade, and because also because the outline is a lighter color, so it's easier for the laminate to stick to the ink. You can see this one is very clear. I just laminated not even like 10 minutes ago. You guys saw me laminate it. And that's a Scotch laminate. And then this one right here is the Siron. I could tell it's the Siron because it's more of a thicker laminate. And the color is a little bit more, not the color, the clarity is a little bit more cloudy. So here it is. You kind of see more of the bubbles there. Fisheye, I think is what they call it. But after 24 hours, 36 hours, it'll all settle in and it'll end up looking more clear. You could tell the edges too. Oh, this one. I think this one ripped. I pulled it too hard. Let me do a different example. Alright. So there you go. You can see the edges. The edges are all nice and sealed. Boom, boom. Alright, so that's a Siron. This is a Scotch. And if I'm pronouncing any of these wrong, my bad. Like, I know I kind of butcher some words sometimes. But there you have it. And that's it. If you have any questions again, just feel free to comment below or reach out. I'll leave my email. And if you want to order custom stickers, maybe you can look at my website and see if you want to order some die cut stickers. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you're wondering about the cost per sheet, the Siron is about 29 cents per sheet. That's the cost. And then the Scotch one is about, it's kind of higher. It's probably closer to 36 cents per sheet. So you have to always think about that when you're reselling your sticker, right? How much does the ink cost per sheet? How much does the sheet cost, the vinyl or polyester? How much does the laminate cost? And how long am I taking to cut these stickers? But that's about it. Thank you again.